Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Last time we left off, we got some pretty awesome duds, I'm not gonna lie. Clive looks great in this, I quite like this look. So, yeah, that's what we did last time. I think there's still a bit more town for me to look through. Didn't I, like, wander into a cutscene last time? So, let's go ahead and look around, see what we got. Oh my god, I saw that well and thought I needed to jump into it. This isn't Tears of the Kingdom. Stop that. Got 10 spools of steel, silk, too. Yeah, but I'm trying to remember everything that I actually explored here. Or did we just... Oh yeah, no, we haven't actually explored any of these.
Spare us a few bushels.
I'm thinking of something else. We didn't actually explore any of this, right? Because as soon as we walked across the bridge, we got a cutscene, didn't we? I believe that was the case. So... let's go ahead and, make sure we explore the entire town here. Because, yeah, I think we just gotten transported up there.
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
Yeah, that would be crazy if I was a prince. That would be wild, wouldn't it, Granny? Alright, so continue over this way. And see what we have. Puppy? Puppy. He's a puppy. It's it there. It's not as large as my puppy, though. My puppy is gargantuan. Oh yeah, I do remember commenting on that last time, actually. So, alright, just,
We'll make a master baker of you yet.
of course, I think the one I saw was somewhere else. It was, like, out here, wasn't it? The one that I saw, but it has similar stairs like that. It's extremely steep staircase. Ooh, goblin coin. And a bunch of other stuff. Okay. And yeah, that's Martha's place. So, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason for me to walk up there. I imagine we just need to get out of Eastpole at this point. We probably can still go back to, what's it called, right? I should probably do that, huh? I might be able to do some upgrades, and there might even be side quests and stuff over there. We haven't even checked in with tomes in quite a while either.
Again this year. Bloody blight.
Yeah, the blight sucks, friend. I'm sorry. Alright. Ooh, there's another treasure. Good. Another goblin coin. We're getting a lot of those things. Are they, like, selling fodder? It sounds like an item that would be selling fodder. Valuable can be traded for gil. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so it's like the gil bugs, which we do have some of too.
Service will see us through winter. Maybe. But it's not as though we've got anywhere else to go.
Well, I did just get new equipment and a weapon, so I guess there's not a whole lot of reason to go back there right now. That'll maybe do something I could do at the end of the episode, because we could go check in on tomes and see if there's any side quests or anything there.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination.
You're right,
To
it's
say it
totally
didn't have
not.
its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
Yeah, very mysterious. Alright, what's up?
Well met, friend.
Gaia Blade, so you just sell that, and that, and that. Okay, so you just sell all the stuff that would be sold back over there.
Come
Okay.
back soon now.
That Orchestrion scroll is crazy expensive. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here, I guess. We gotta go get to Phoenix Gate. Come, Jill. I look awesome now.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
Damn, everybody recognizes me immediately.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
Yeah, my bearers?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
I'll do that. Yeah, that sounds good. I was wondering for a second if we were building up towards like a...
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I was wondering if for a second we were building up to like, you know, a lot of games have this sort of thing, like Bravely Default, one of the Assassin's Creeds had it, where you like get your own town and you can kind of build it up by investing resources and stuff into it and stuff like that. I was wondering if we were going to be doing something like that with Eastpool for a second, but I was like, huh, taking bears in my own service, or if we were going to be doing that with the area, Sid's area. I did think about that as well. Back at the hideaway, yeah. So, just a few things to think about. So there are no side quests back there. It would mark them if there were. So, I guess that crosses that off the list.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It will be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Okay. Hey, have you seen an old bear?
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions,
Ugh.
levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, everybody seems generally cooler here with bears than Martha's Rest that we went to. Seems like they had to keep it a bit more of a secret at Martha's Rest, but they seem generally cooler with bears here, but I don't know, maybe I'm just hallucinating that. The mayor at least seems really cool with bears, what with taking them in here so as not to send them off to the Empire.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke.
No.
Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Well, now I definitely want to help him out. Poor guy.
Hold on a mo.
I was about to say.
Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
Alright, Jill.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
go.
Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Yeah, I guess we are still going with the pretense that you're my owner, basically, while we're talking to the general populace. The mayor was a bit different, because he recognized exactly who I was, but yeah. We still need Jill to talk to the people for us.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Well, you see... And that's the story.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Alright.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Gotta continue our old man hunt. Alright, so you're just over here in the field, it looks like.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Oh my god, look! Oh my god, it's like, I didn't realize the scarecrows are like little black mages. Oh, that's adorable. Look at them. That's so cute. Oh, makes me think of Vivi. Alright, yeah, you must have wandered a little bit further then, friend. Oh no, you're all the way down there. I didn't realize that the scarecrows are little black mages. That's such a cute detail. I love that so much. Alrighty. So, ooh, item. I'm guessing this respawned from when I was here before. Well, I remember coming back here earlier and there was nothing except a Dargron. Or a wyvern, rather.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Alright, you're all very, very dead. Boy, those are some big mud daubers. Oh my god. Jesus. Those are huge mud daubers. There you go. Uh-huh. Get down here. Okay, you know what? There, fine. We'll use the puppy if that's how you want to be. A Worgen? Oh my god, you weren't part of the original fight. Uh-uh. Those are some very scary looking puppies. Bang. Oh, you lived? Okay, that's a thing apparently. Alright, easy. 8 AP for all those enemies. Unfortunate. That saddens me.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
No. That's a depressing quest. God. Oh, diseases of the mind once you get older, the worst. Alzheimer's, dementia, all that kind of stuff. Just, ugh. It's the absolute worst.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
He might not even accept the truth of the matter.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved.
That's nice of Lady Hannah.
We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Go to the hideout.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Thank you, friend. Well, that was a wholesome quest. All right. Back in my day. There we go. And I got another meteorite as a reward. So now we're probably actually getting out of here. I didn't expect that little detour, but cool. Alright, now we make for Phoenix Gate. And it seems like we're going to be giving these bears a nice home over there with Sid. It's quite nice. Oof, I'm sore. I just got done working out before I started recording this. As a way to, like, kind of wake myself up.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Is that a bird that just died? I swear that was a bird that, like, fell from up above. It looked big. Like it entered this area and just died. It looked like it, like, kind of turned to ash when it hit the ground, too. My god. It's that serious, jeez. I mean, yeah, it does not look like a very nice area. But you did say no monsters, so, that's cool, I guess. That's pretty neato. Alright, what's down here? Wait.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
That's what I'm saying. What are you? Huh. Weird. Another relic of the Fallen. That must be somewhere we gotta come for a quest later? Didn't seem like I could do anything with it, right? Oh, wait, could I shoot it? I can't just shoot magic. I was like, maybe if I shoot it with magic or something. Yeah. Probably something I've got to wait for. You can't interact with everything you run into, unfortunately. Definitely not as soon as you run into it.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Oh, that's why I
Nothing
can't.
to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
That makes
Take away the
sense.
lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Yeah, I was thinking I just couldn't use magic because... Yeah, but no, that makes way more sense. Because I thought I could just shoot magic off whenever I wanted to before. Yeah, it's because we're here. It actually did take my ability to use magic away. Potion use. See more shit falling. Oh my god. Creepy. Imagine that's some very not nice water as well. There's the crazy
Hardly imagine
tower.
what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
What would have been a cool moment is, I'm trying to think if we had this at all. Started the game. I don't think so. Is if we had a moment where we walked through this area in like the prologue. You know, like, I don't know, we were on a hunting trip as Clive or training or something. And we ran into some monsters and there was a little tutorial. And it was in this area and then we come back here later. That would have been a cool little moment. I mean, a sad moment, but a cool one. Plot-wise. There we go. That's been activated, so yeah, we'll definitely be able to come back there, because that place seemed important. Nothing there for now.
Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Yeah, so the fact that there's a waypoint right there means for sure something's going to be happening there. If we go back to that place. So, should I go back to the hideaway really quickly? Let's go check it out. Let's see if we're missing anything over here. And I did mention I wanted to do some reading with tomes. Do anything over here? There's new stuff at the Art Stone. And there's all of that stuff.
And what do you want?
You don't have anything for me, really.
Weighing you down.
Yeah. There's nothing really new here. I could go... Oh, hey! Yay, thanks. Yeah, people commenting on my new clothes and stuff. That's pretty cool. Hey, Gav.
Where'd you get your fancy new clobber? And where can I get some?
Hey, people have new stuff to say. That's pretty neat. I want to find Sid.
What's all this then? If it weren't for your brand, you look like a proper little princeling.
Well, look at me, everybody complimenting me. Where's Sid? Where's Sid? Let's go talk to Sid. I can't get to Sid from up here.
It's a miracle.
Let's change the music at the orchestrion too. Hide away where the heart is forevermore. Here we go. Beautiful. So let's go up here and talk to Sid real quick and be like, hey Sid, what's up, pal? You got anything to say about my new duds? You're not Sid. I guess Sid isn't back yet, huh? Sid was in the town we went to before Eastpool? Right? Trying to remember exactly where. Huh, alright. And I mean I could go talk to Tarja. My like little backlog of videos kind of got hampered a little bit, and I want to make sure I record all 3 of my videos tonight. So this one's probably gonna have to be a short one again, but hopefully I can get my backlog built back up, and I can do the longer episodes for this, because I do always want to just keep playing, but I also don't want to totally exhaust myself. So let's do a little bit of light reading, and then we'll end this episode off.
Or is it night?
Alright, Harpocrates. Look at my cool new armor. I also like how my little 8-bit sprite has been updated as well, by the way.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I just see Tomes and I think he just looks like, what is his name? Bannon? From, FF6. Also the Blue Mage character, too. So yeah, let's read up on a little bit of these things. The remains of the fortress destroyed in the year 860 on what came to be known as the Night of the Flames, the castle's invasion by Saint-Berquois saboteurs, and the battle between the 2 icons of fire that arose in its wake. The earth is still riddled with fissures and tears, testament to the ferocity of the fight that unfolded here. The gate itself was buried beneath piles of soot-stained rubble, and with it Rosaria's pride, failing as the duchy did to the Empire not long afterward. Lands comprising the western reaches of the continent of Storm, formerly known as the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, became an imperial province after its annexation by the Holy Empire of Saint-Brec in the year 861. Annabella Lesage, once Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of Saint-Brec, was granted stewardship of her former home and the title of Vicereine, role she embraced with sadistic relish, enacting a regime of crippling taxation and constant surveillance, along with renewed persecution of the bearer population. What an ass! I like how it gives you topics relevant to what's currently going on here. Wife of Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army. Since her marriage, she has resided in the Murdoch Manor in Eastpool, remaining there even after her husband's death at Phoenix Gate. She gladly welcomes Clive and Jill into her home, going so far as to gift Clive a set of clothes that once belonged to his father, a reminder of happier times that she would rather lived on than moldered in a closet. Yeah. The Bestiary. The Phoenix. The Warden of Fire, last seen on the night of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate in the year 860, when the young Joshua Rossfield lost control of his powers. Phoenix first awakened among the Motes of Fire, an ancient tribe who dwelled in the western reaches of the storm, and the careful preservation of bloodlines among the Rosarian nobility ensured that the dominant would always be born in the ducal line. Interesting. So yeah, the Phoenix first awakened among the Motes of Fire, an ancient tribe who dwelled in the western reaches, so that's like your ancestors. Neat. Warden of Ice, of whom Jill Warwick is the current dominant, with her glacial aspect and ability to conjure boreal boulders from the ether. Shiva's appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. Masked, unmasked. Yeah. Okay. Ramu. The Warden of Thunder, whose power most lately awakened within Sidolphus Telemann. The icon is known the realm over as a symbol of judgment, no doubt inspired by its sage mine and the scepter with which it summons its 11 bolts. Folklore has it that not only are dominants of Ramu blessed with command of lightning, they are also granted a deeper understanding of the true nature of the world. Neat. The Warden of Wind, who Benedicta transformed into during her ill-fated flight from the Empire. Takes the form of a fearful harpy, summoning storms and tearing into the flesh of its prey with hawk-like talons. Its dominant is most often born among the descendants of the Motes of Wind, an ancient tribe that once dwelled in the land spanning the Strait of Otha, which is now the Crystalline Dominion. Warden of Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant, takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the peoples of the Dalmekian deserts, the recipient of his strength being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for a commitment to protect the nation. The Warden of Light, whose power dwells within Dion Lesage, Prince of Sanbreque. In the Holy Empire, the Gregorian faithful hold dragons to be sacred creatures, and Bahamut the most sacred of them all. Because of this, as well as the protection it grants them, the icon is loved and revered by the imperial populace. Prince Dion Lesage. What was... Yeah, because wasn't what's-her-face's name Lesage? Where did I see that? Was that here? Rosarian nobility. Phoenix Gate. No, I saw it over here, didn't I? Lay of the Land. Your province. Yeah. Annabella Lesage. Once. Yeah, so you have the same last name as Dion. Annabella, once Duchess, is now Empress. I was gonna say, are you married to Dion, but Dion's the prince, and you're the Empress, so you must be married to Dion's father. Which would give you the same last name, I suppose. Yeah. And then if I find Annabella here, it would say something about that. Interesting. God, there's so much to read here. There's so much to read. Chief Cook at Sid's Hideaway, though the range and quantity of ingredients on offer in their hidden Deadland home is limited at best, Kenneth finds opportunity in adversity, concocting toothsome fare from whatever happens to be at hand. The inscrutable landlord of Lost Wings Tavern and the leader of the village. A carpenter who resides at Martha's Rest, whose speed and skill, together with the surrounding marsh waters, the deleterious effects on the planks and piles of the village's many bridges keep his services in high demand. Attendant to Margrace. Okay, God, yeah, we have so much to read up on. We have so much to read up on. I think... Well, we'll read a little bit more. This is at the end of the video, so people can skip this if they want. Servant of a man who goes by the name Lord Margrace. Together they travel across the Twins to some unknown end, and we know who Lord Margrace is now. Late Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. Elwin's reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque in their ignoble attack on Phoenix Gate. Known not only for his inspiring leadership and skill with a blade, but his disapproval of the mistreatment of bearers, his legacy lives on in all those who oppose imperial rule. Yeah. Loyal Shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince, though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy in the attack on Phoenix Gate. Wade was sure to meet the same fate as the prince. Oh. Loyal Shed of Rosaria, who accompanied Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, though he did everything in his power to assist Joshua and Archduke Elwin's flight from Phoenix Gate on the night of the attack. Years of distinguished service were to come to a close when he was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging Phoenix. You mean Ifrit? Well, I guess so you specifically got killed by Joshua's flames, whereas Rodney got killed specifically by Ifrit's flames. Yeah. It's interesting that they specify which one. A bearer in service of the Holy Empire of Sanbreak, Tiamat, or the man who now bears the name, is the leader of the Bastards, a squadron of elite assassins. It was on a mission to take the head of Shiva's dominant Naniza Defile that his subordinate Wyvern, real name Clive Rossfield, turned upon him and cut him down. So yeah, Tiamat, Wyvern, and then yeah, the name of the Bastards, a squad of elite assassins. Interesting. Second longest serving of the Bastards, an elite band of slave assassins in service to the Holy Empire of Sanbreak. He and his sergeant Tiamat fought alongside each other for many a year, and Bias trusted him with his life. Alas, there was little Tiamat could do to save him from the boulder that was to fall from the skies during their ill-fated mission to infiltrate the Dhalmekian Republic and take the head of Shiva's dominant. Branded soldier for the Holy Empire of Sanbreak, who served alongside Wyvern. None know his true name. He and his band of elite assassins were tasked with taking the head of the dominant of Shiva, but he was to lose his life to a crusader's axe in the course of the mission. Well, there we go. Now I'll at least be finished with all of the character descriptions here. Second in command of the Dragoons, the foremost fighting force of the Holy Empire of Sanbreak. His sword ever remains ready should anyone be foolish enough to make an attempt on the life of his liege lord, Prince Dion. Dhalmekian Chief Strategist and former Field Marshal of the Dhalmekian Republic. While there was a time he took personal command of his troops, Hugo Kupka's rise to prominence led to his being recalled from the battlefield by reason of his advancing age, for which he bears the vainglorious dominant a deep-seated grudge. Public Prime Minister, leader of the Dhalmekian Parliament, and eldest and most experienced of its members, those elected by the states of the Republic, plus the dominant of Titan, who serves as an official advisor. Alas, Hugo Kupka does not take kindly to his advice being ignored. It is interesting, like, now that we've been with it a while here, I am starting to learn all of the different people at work here, which is cool, and all the different areas. Second in command of Waloed's Royal Intelligencers, serving under Benedicta Harmon, killed by footpads while attempting to evacuate the stricken Benedicta from the collapsing Caer Norvent. Yeah. Far-fabled scholar of Valisthaean history and legend, even to this day, much of the surviving knowledge of the distant antiquity of the twins issues from his quill. In his later years, his writings attracted fierce criticism from certain scholarly circles, which resulted in him removing himself from public life. Yeah, getting harassed about it. God, and look at all the things here. Alright, I think we'll probably call it there. Let's see. Oh, we have an update about Clive. At Eastpool. POI bearer turned deserter. He and his childhood friend journey on Rosaria to learn the truth of the events that shaped their histories. Takes to the village of Eastpool, where they meet with Hannah Murdoch, a wife of the late. She presents Clive with a set of clothes. Yeah. So we just saw all of that stuff, so I don't have to care about it. But I like getting those notifications to go away. So maybe we'll work on seeing all of these next time. I want to try and work through these, so then I won't have as much of a backlog to get through. So yeah, alright. I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode off here. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you some more. Next time for some more. God.